EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, October 10th and 11th, 2020. For your Saturday, we're expecting a pretty nice day today, very warm day, with highs generally in the upper 70s across the entire region, and sunny to partly cloudy skies in the interior. Further south, we're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies, and that's because you have some clouds streaming ahead, well ahead of Delta, which has made landfall. Hurricane Delta, which made landfall down here in the southwestern Louisiana coast, much like Laura did in late August. And we'll get to that in a second here, but we're going to be watching what this is going to do for later on Sunday through the Monday evening time frame. It looks like we're going to have some rain come through here, and we'll discuss how much and when and all that stuff here in this video. First and foremost, here's that system after it made landfall. Doing this video here at 11:30, this actually made landfall at about 7 o'clock our time, so about 4.5 hours ago, made landfall right down here in Creole, Louisiana, which is right about here, right at the tip of, right where I'm circling right here. And just to the west of there is where about 13 miles, not even 13 miles west of there, there's Creole right here. And Cameron is where Laura hit on, I believe it was August 27th, right in this area here. These 2 points, remarkably, are only 12.83 miles apart in direct line distance. So that's pretty impressive. But there's this was a Category 4, of course, that hit Cameron, Louisiana, and Creole. It was a Category 2 at landfall, and it is now just holding on to minimal hurricane strength here at the 11 o'clock National Hurricane Center Advisory. By the time you guys are watching this video, or most of you are watching this video, would already be downgraded to a tropical storm or maybe even a depression by that point. So this is going to rapidly weaken, and the reason it's doing that is it's going over land. There's no ocean heat source for this to tap into. So it's going to continue to weaken and turn into a depression as it moves off to the north and east. But guess where it's coming? Remnant rainfall is going to move right toward our region. Now, by the time it does so, this will be a post-tropical depression sitting over the Tennessee Valley. It's still sitting all the way back here, but the rain is moving out well ahead of it. And this is typical with any kind of tropical landfalling systems. And once they encounter land, the wind field spreads out, the rain shield spreads out, and part of the transition of going to extratropical will allow that to do that. So this is going to become a regular low pressure for all intents and purposes as it moves towards our region. But it comes in late in the day, and you can see that here on the precipitation maps here. This is looking at 4 p.m. The front edge of this. Now, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to this stuff up here. This is actually stuff that it's suggesting is going to come through on Saturday night, up in the far northern areas here. So we have a stray shower in those areas for overnight Saturday night. But the front edge of this is still sitting right back here like this. So everything north and east of here is completely dry at 4 p.m. Now watch what it does as we move this forward. And you can see where that line is. By the time we get to 8 p.m., it's just getting into, maybe it's just starting to get into just southwest of Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, maybe over to Lehigh Valley. Philadelphia, it's raining here at that point. We actually start about a 6 there. And it just continues to move off to the north and east during the course of the evening. So by the time we get to midnight, everywhere should be raining, okay, so from this system. And then total precipitation projections for this particular model, which is pretty consistent with most, is generally in the 2+ inch category. So 1.5 to 2.5 inches is generally what we're looking at. And some locally higher amounts greater than 2.5 inches in a few spots. This is not going to be a major system. This is not going to be a repeat of Faye or Isaias in terms of 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain. This is the upside of this system, and it's in part because it's a post-tropical low at this point, and it's kind of interacting with the front coming in that's going to push it out pretty quickly. And you can't really see that here, but we'll move this forward here. Here's that rain associated with the remnants of Delta, and this is going to go through the overnight period on Sunday night. Losing track of days here. Sunday night is when it's going to pick up and become steady periods of rain, and it's going to go right into Monday. Initially, it's going to come in when it first comes in. It's coming in as showers, and then it just picks up as as we go through the course of the overnight into at least Monday morning, probably Monday afternoon, and then we start to taper off the showers maybe late Monday afternoon and during the evening as this pulls away. And right on its heels, hard to see here. But there is a cold front that's sitting back here behind it. That's all this up here is going to push this all out of here. So that's going to come through afterwards, after this system leaves. and actually become part of it. It's going to absorb some of it and then move out, on a Tuesday morning. So we did leave a 30% chance of an early shower in the forecast for Tuesday morning. Some areas might not get anything at all. You might be already done. Just clouds giving way to sun here on Tuesday. But it looks like Monday's going to be a washout, okay? So if you have any plans for Monday, outdoors, golfing, whatever you guys got going on, cancel them. No chance that it's going to miss, all right? So, but most of the weekend is going to be dry ahead of this, okay? So today's a fairly decent day, and then Sunday is not too bad. I mean, you're going to have an increase in clouds and mostly cloudy skies for most of the day. But the showers, like I said, is coming in later in the day. And then once we get past this, Tuesday's going to be early shower and or clouds giving way to partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. And then we get to Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday's going to be a mostly sunny day. Now, behind this, temperatures are going to be still on the milder side of the side of average. So we're not going to be cooling down at all. Not really. I mean, it's going to be very exceptionally warm today, upper 70s. Generally lower 70s on Sunday because you have that cloud cover increasing. And then 60 in the 60s when it's raining on Monday. And then back in the 70s here on at least low 70s Tuesday. And again on Wednesday with mostly sunny skies. And then Thursday, we have partly cloudy skies to start and increasing clouds late in the day. You have another cold front approaching the area. It's going to come through overnight on Thursday night into early Friday. And then you have morning showers and clouds giving way to sun here on the afternoon on Friday. But temperatures are going to be dropping as a deeper trough and a sustainable trough is going to settle into the region for several days. It looks like it's going to go right through at least the middle of next week, the middle of the following week. So temperatures here are going to be dropping 64 on Friday or thereabout, give or take a few degrees, but even lower than that next weekend. I think temperatures are going to be on either side of 60 for highs as we get into Saturday and Sunday of the following weekend. Not this weekend, the following weekend. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but there are a lot of things pointing to the fact that we're going to have a cooler stretch here for not only that, but it looks like maybe near to slightly below average temperatures remain after that trough lifts out in the middle of the following week through the end of October. So we have a lot of time here. We're going to have temperatures near or just slightly below average. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for the weekend, October 10th and 11th, 2020. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.